Yo, what is up?
Hey, everybody. Adrienne is off today, so let's put that disclaimer out there.
Yes. This is the disclaimer before we start the show. These are your girls, Adriane and Krys, and this is the Divorce Now What podcast. Y'all, I'm off balance. I'm a Libra, so life is all about balance to me, and today I feel off-centered. So forgive me if you don't get 100% from me today. But this is going to be a great show, so let's just hop right into it. Let's talk about some trash.
Trash. Okay, so for them to understand the trash, we have to tell them what our
What's
podcast. No, let's tell them what the name of, what we're going to be talking about today.
So today's episode is called The Switch Up. Have y'all ever just been dealing with people or niggas specifically and people just switch up on you? So that's what we're going to be going into today, and we're going to update you guys on what's been happening in the last couple of weeks in our lives and our dating lives and all of that. So before we do all that, we're going to get into some trash.
All right, so the trash today, guys, as Miss Adrienne just said, the switch up is about transitions and everything. And when I thought about transitions and marriages and divorce and all of that, I had to think about my girl, Nene Leakes, guys. Have y'all heard about what's going on with her? Yeah, so condolences to Nene Leakes. Her husband actually just passed away. And when I think about transitions, did you know that Nene and Greg were married? I think they married in like 97, and then they divorced in 2010.
Oh, and they got back together?
They got remarried in 2013. So she is a queen of switching it up, baby. So she said those years they was together.
Wow, I didn't know that.
Yeah, she did a little. She had to
older
go
than him, right? What? He's significantly older than her.
Mm-hmm. But she switched it up. A couple years she was out there in them little streets. She had to figure out what was out there, and then she decided she gonna go back home. Okay.
Oh, man. Yeah. Ain't nothing wrong with going back home, y'all.
There's nothing. I mean, I ain't going back home, but there's nothing wrong with going back home, and my heart just goes out to her because I know she's about to go through another transition in her life now that Greg has passed. So my thoughts and prayers are with them.
Yeah, definitely condolences to Nene and the entire family. He had just came home, and I thought I saw something on social media that said he was doing good, but I guess he took a turn for the worse.
Yeah.
So. Ooh.
He was ready.
But we give our condolences to Nene and her family. So what's been up, Crystal, the last couple of weeks? What's been going on?
You ready for my switch up or just general?
Just switch up, dating.
Y'all.
What's going on? I feel like we ain't talked or seen.
We haven't. It's been a while.
Yeah.
So it's been a lot going on. I guess the major thing that's going on with me is I'm back to my Black Kings, y'all.
So what happened with Whitey?
I'm back. It's nothing like a nice king, y'all.
I've been trying to tell you. I don't like no switch ups with the...
I did the switch up, and I'm back. I'm switching it back because I can. That's just something I can do. Okay?
That's true. That's true.
Let me tell you what was the straw for me.
Yeah, that's good. What's the straw that broke the camel's back?
I like to say some people have it, and then some people don't. Here's the scenario. Everything happens for a reason. I'm rushing out the house because I want to go get me some breakfast at Chick-fil-A. And, you got to be there before that line closes.
Which I didn't know that till you told me that. Like, if you're not there by, like, 10:30, or if you sitting in line at 10:30.
If you ain't ordered your food at 10:30. Nah, it's lunchtime, ma'am. What?
I'm surprised Chick-fil-A do you like that.
They do. And then they'll say it's been a pleasure, but they'll do you like that.
They say it with a smile.
So I gathered the kids. It'd be real hectic trying to get the kids out. So I gathered the kids. I get in the car. No keys. Like, no keys to the car to start the car. I locked the house down. So I didn't left the keys in the house. So I called Jake. And I'm like, hey, me and the kids, it was hot that day too. I'm like, me and the kids got locked out the house. He's like, oh, hey, babe. You see, I switched it up real quick. Remember, I used to be like, he's so
You will never do his voice like that.
He's so nice and all of this. And he'll switch it up now. Hey, babe.
When I first heard his voice, because niggas nowadays like to do voice notes. I was never privy to the voice notes before I started
I used to
dating.
get a lot of voice
Really?
notes.
I had never gotten like voice notes before until I started dating. When Crystal let me hear that man voice over that voice note, I said,
couldn't believe
this
it.
is confirmation. I couldn't do it because I couldn't get past the whiteness in the voice. I couldn't. I could not get past that whiteness.
Yeah.
And it's white, y'all. I'm not talking about Eminem type of white. I'm talking about...
Obviously, she has her preferences. She will switch it up, y'all. Y'all hear her.
I'm talking about the whitest of the whitest. I said, I couldn't. He would have to shut up.
The fact that he told me that he has a different professional voice, I said, well,
what the hell the professional voice sound like? Oh.
I say, oh, you got to switch it from there.
I want to hear what the professional voice sound like.
I said, oh, okay. But yeah, she could never listen to the voice memos, y'all, because it threw her completely off. She wouldn't concentrate on what was being said. She would just concentrate on that voice.
But what happened after that, though?
So he's like, hey, babe, I'm on my way to this Bears game. My friend just bought us tickets, so I'm not going to be able to help you. Basically, that's what he was saying. I got off the phone with quickness because you ain't solving no problems for me. And let me go back and tell you what the real issue is. This man was talking like, oh, I want to be with you forever, and I want to take care of you and the kids, and all of this stuff.
I'm so mad at this.
But you can't. I understand you're on your way to a game or something, but your next thing for me should have been, let me call you back. Let me call some locksmiths so I can get them over there.
I have to say, I totally agree with you, friend, because if I'm fucking you, I'm not even one of those women that's on your line every day. Like, can you pay this? Can you pay that? Can you come to? Like, no, we're fucking, we're dating. I'm exclusive because I'm not dating anybody else. So, my nigga, you should have. Well, you're not a nigga, but Whitey, you should have hung up and said, "Let me get somebody over," and no problem.
This man told me, "Can you? What about the neighbors, babe? Is there a neighbor that can help you?" Because I just looked real strange because I wanted to say, well, am I fucking the neighbors?
Right.
What are you talking about?
Am I spreading my legs for the neighbors?
So, I'm dating a new guy, y'all. So, what I did was, I was about to clean house, okay? So, I called the next guy and told him what's going on immediately. What you need. Yeah, there's that switch up, baby. Have it always, okay? So, immediately, he's on it. I can be there at this time. I can bring my tools. I can find out what's going on. Y'all good. You don't need this and all that. I'm like, oh, okay, cool. So, I end up texting Jake back. And he texted me. He knew it was a problem.
Yeah.
He ended up texting me talking about some, I'm sorry, babe, that I wasn't able to help you with this. I text him back really nicely. It's fine. Why are men great until they have to be great? Thanks, Lizzo.
Yeah. Because if I've never asked you for anything, the moment that I need something, I expect for you to man up and deliver. And
guys, this was a couple weeks ago, and I ain't talked to that man since.
He did not rise to the occasion.
He did not.
It's unfortunate because you were the one giving all this lip service about how you want to take care of me and the kids, and you want to be a stepdaddy and all that kind of stuff. And when the moment came where you could have been my knight in shining armor, baby. You and I understand you're on your way to a game and you may not be in your car or whatever, but you should have said, baby, hold on. And you could have got right on their phone and called a locksmith and told them where to meet me at and took care of it.
Yeah.
So
you definitely could. There is no excuse. I have no excuse for the man. I just completely said he knew it when I said that message.
He don't think like that, and I don't want to have to teach you how to think when it comes to me.
Don't.
Yeah. So and just like when you called the next nigga, he was like, "All right, what you I'm about to do?" Mm-hmm. Oh, well, that is the ultimate switch up. So goodbye, YT. See you next lifetime.
Black King. I guess I see you next lifetime.
So we're back on the Black Kings. And how has that been since you have gotten with the Black King? I know. Ain't nothing like him. I'm telling you. I don't know why you was on the other side in the first place. Ain't nothing like him.
You know what? I don't regret that experience.
Yes.
I don't.
Yes,
that was, that was an experience is what I'm going to say. But I'm back. So this new guy, I call him Rick James.
Mm.
That's my Rick James. And he's
Why you
Rick
call him Rick
James because when I think of him, all I could think of is Rick James' song Super Freak. And that's what comes to my mind every time I talk to him.
Ain't nothing wrong with it.
And
I like him already.
Definitely ain't nothing wrong with it, okay? That's all I'm going to say about that.
So we sticking with Rick. Okay, so let's talk about this. We sticking with Rick because I don't know if y'all know or not, but this is what some people call cuffing season.
Oh, heck yeah.
So is Rick James going to be your cuffing buddy for the winter months?
Absolutely.
I love it. Okay.
Okay.
The last couple of weeks have been really fucking weird. It's almost like I'm in the damn Twilight Zone. So everybody knows about New Bay, which was the guy that I was like in love with. Y'all. They
don't know who you're talking about because you
no. Everybody knows when I talk to y'all about the Vegas episode about how I was just missing this person and I just wanted to be with this man. We reconnected over the last couple of weeks, and like I told Krys, I don't know if I said it on the show, but I have never in my life felt the type of connection and chemistry that I had with this person. I mean, it was so intense. I had never felt anything like that before. You said it was
because y'all both,
we both are Libras. Now, Krys and I aren't really that big into like the zodiac signs and stuff.
No, but the new guy, Rick, is a Virgo like me.
Yes, and I don't know if it was because we're both Libras, but the connection was just intense, and I had never felt anything like it, which is probably why I can't let this nigga go. But and this was even before the sex. The sex it's awesome, it's amazing, but I think it was even better because we had such a connection. So anyway, y'all, we reconnected over the last couple of weeks, and I thought this was gonna be my little cuffing buddy for the wintertime, my cuddle buddy, and it did not work out that way. I am learning to take that experience for what it was and what it is and appreciate that.
Yep.
And I was watching some movie yesterday with what's that fine black dude name that was in Girls Trip.
Listen, I'm back.
Yeah, Girls Trip.
Yes,
yeah, and he plays in Queen Sugar. I can't think of his name, but he has a movie on Netflix. And on one of the scenes, the mom was talking to her daughter, and she was talking about how before she met the dad, her husband, she was saying how she was like just head over heels in love with this guy before she got married. And she said that it didn't work out because I think he wasn't ready, but she said what she did was learn to appreciate the experience. And I appreciate the fuck out of that experience. Now if he calls, I'm probably still gonna
answer,
but I'm not. What I realized is man, my self-worth, I've never been the type to like chase a nigga anyway, but when you are mentally in that space, you don't know what the hell you would do. So that's like one of those things that I never thought or said that I wouldn't do. And it was like I found myself like chasing after him, and that shit don't sit right with me. Yeah, it don't feel right with me. And it's like I have to collect myself and my self-worth and just
It's funny that you would say that, because I was just thinking with my experience with Jake, I was like, first of all, I don't put everything on the man. Oh, this was his fault. It's some things that I do too.
I take ownership.
Yeah, and I feel like it's the people I'm choosing, because I noticed at the end of the relationship, I started seeing some flags. And I'm like,
and I was constantly, and that's how I felt. I was so busy neglecting my needs because I was trying to make sure that the needs of this other person was constantly catered to and constantly, taken care of. And that's not even how I operate. And honestly, in my feminine energy, that's not even how we supposed to operate. I had to let that thing go. And I'm gonna be real honest, it was just last night that I was kind of like, Adrian, you know what, you just gotta release that thing and appreciate the moments and the experience, because now you can feel that, like you can have that connection with somebody. And that's probably what that I connect with.
Hello, come on, bring it.
Since that was like the first one, I mean, soul ties are real, and I felt like my soul is just etched with his, and it's just really hard to let let that person go. So, but I'm good for now. Persistent Bay is still in the picture. The other Bay. So
Did you give him a new name?
No. This is Persistent Bay, the Bay that is like blowing me up all the time.
Okay.
So he's still in the picture, hanging on, waiting his turn. And I mean, he's cool.
Turns.
But what else
turns.
I learned with New Bay is I have to take shit slow. And as quick as that shit started was as quick as it ended.
Yep.
And so the next person that I am gonna be with is gonna be like this slow cooker crock pot mature type of love. It ain't gonna be no shit that off the back is like, oh, I love you and you love me and we gonna be together and we gonna get married and all this. It's not gonna be that. It's gonna be extremely slow. So that's what I've been dealing with over the last couple weeks. And then honestly, I really don't have right now a desire to date anybody. I don't know if it's
Then
because
don't
the
do
summer is coming to an end and our little hot girl summer is pretty much closing up. But
I just started me a whole new.
Yeah, well, I have such tunnel vision right now for all these different projects and just, you know, futuristic things that I see for my life and, you know, the podcast and all these kind of things. I really don't have the capacity or the bandwidth to date anybody. Now, if me and things had worked out with me and Nupe, I would have been like, you know what, this is something I want. I'll make it work. Right. But other than that, I really don't have the capacity to deal with anybody right now. Like, I just really want to focus on Adriane in this season. And if, you know, something comes along while I feel like I want to entertain it, then I'll do that later on. But right now, I just need it to be me, myself, and I.
Because it's a lot, honestly.
Yeah, it is. And that's the decision that I made. And that's a conversation that I had with a few people that I was talking to. And so it felt good to choose me and not compromise or say, oh, well, that person wants to date me. So since that person wants to date me, then I'll date them. But really neglecting the way that Adriane like really feels. So
that's what this process is all about.
It is.
We're learning about our wants and what we don't want. And how we will react in certain situations. So I'm learning a lot about myself. So this is
self-awareness is just like it makes me want to cry sometimes because it's such a beautiful thing when you can really sit down and just acknowledge your shit.
Oh yes.
And just coming into who you really are as a person and then saying like, okay, Adriane, you do this, but maybe you want to do that the next time because that really didn't work out for you. And so self-awareness is just a beautiful thing, man. And even being able to say, you know what, I fucked that up because that shit was my fault and I got issues.
And you know, that's probably what's really hard for people to say, I fucked it up.
Yeah. It's and I'm learning it's really hard for people to take ownership, especially men.
My gosh.
Yeah, especially men, because even with New Bay, I was able to take ownership with a lot of stuff and say, you know what, I fucked up and I apologize.
No.
And I can count on one hand
Let me
how
tell
many
you.
times I heard him say, I fucked up or I apologize. And it was because, honestly, he didn't think he was wrong in a lot of stuff.
Really?
No, he didn't think he was wrong with a lot of shit. It just always seemed like it was me. And, but like I said, I'll take that experience for what it was and I'll keep it moving. So that's what's been going on with me.
Well, good for you.
I'm proud of myself because the old Adriane would have just took it and dealt with it and just you know, ignored it and been done. So I'm glad that I am at that place and acknowledging growth. So the ultimate switch up it's been interesting the last couple of weeks, but I'm grateful and we are here.
Yeah. I think the switch up is an opportunity for us to level up and use it to grow.
It is. I definitely agree with you. It really is. So we gonna start playing a little game, y'all. It's called This or That.
Uh-oh.
So it's gonna get a little raunchy. So y'all just bear with us. Okay, so photos, Krys, or videos? When you send a nigga some photos or videos?
Okay, so she gonna be mad at me because she knows I don't do either.
Yeah,
now,
oh shit.
Now I will say this Rick James had me send one photo. Okay,
you only sent one.
I only sent him one photo. Oh no, two, because I just sent one other day.
That's it.
Yes. And the time that we
requested pictures every day.
Oh, they request them,
but you don't send them.
I don't send them. And then I was still still, you can't see me. Like, you wouldn't. The only indicator that it's me is my tattoo. As if you know where my
so
tattoo
you don't put
is.
your face in there.
I do not put my face in.
I used to always put my face in the pictures, but
Now you out
then
there
I started.
cheesing.
Yeah, you're right. I started kind of like, nah, I ain't gonna put my picture in, my face in the picture.
No, I don't do this or that. So,
Really?
No.
I do both. Honestly, I do photos and videos. But you know what? Niggas get so mad when I have a collection of photos and videos. Now let me send that to Yes! Krys, I see nothing wrong. I have to ask a man, hit up. Would you be mad if a girl sent you the same picture as another nigga? No. That's how I feel.
It's me. It's me.
Are you mad? You mad at that though? You mad at that, Krys?
Okay, let me make this comment.
These niggas be wanting exclusive pictures. Now, if I have a collection of 100 photos, you gonna get these photos that I done sent to another nigga.
Rick James sends a lot of photos, okay? And this is the only reason
Are they
I say
recycled?
yes, and I didn't have any problem with the recycled photos.
Okay.
Let me tell you when I had a problem with the recycled photos. It's because I found out this man was in a Facebook group called Big Dicks of Chicago, okay? And he was in the Big Dick of Chicago, and everybody didn't see everybody didn't seen it and got that picture. So I told him, you're going to have to update these.
Now, okay, I feel
fresh
you on
ones.
that.
We need some fresh ones now.
But every time I send a picture to a nigga, oh, how many niggas you send that to?
Oh my goodness, then you ain't get another picture. I ain't got time for that.
Look,
nah, no.
Does it matter?
No.
I'm not. I mean, everybody ain't got the pictures, but anyway. Okay, so light skin or dark skin?
Nah, she no good and goddamn gonna wear. I ain't got no preference. I couldn't have a preference if I just came off the white man. You're a brown skin,
caramel, and dark skin. I do not fuck.
Let me tell you why, because this fool says that light skinned men are soft.
Listen, they are. In my experience, and you know what's funny? I'm dark skinned, and light skinned men just gravitate
to you.
And I'll be like, my nigga, look, no, I'm not checking for you. They soft as hell.
She crazy.
Point in case. Just started talking to a light skinned nigga. I haven't gave him a name yet because I don't know how much longer he gonna be around.
Oh God.
We were having a conversation about something, and he says, I think we were talking about cuddling. And he was like, yeah, that was my favorite things to do as long as I get to be the little spoon. What nigga says that?
Listen.
A light-skinned nigga says that. I have never in my 32 years of life heard a dark-skinned man or a caramel-complected man
Let
say,
me be
as
your
long
little
as I be the little spoon. Now, this nigga is like 6'4", Crystal. And you're talking about, a 6'4" light-skinned man, big light-skinned man, you're talking about, can I be the little spoon? My nigga, you're done. You're done. If anything,
that's all it took.
That's all it took was for him to say some light-skinned shit. I
don't have a preference.
I was done. I need my melanated brothers, okay? You got to be caramel complected or darker. I'm sorry. Anything lighter than caramel, like Kid and Play. What's the lighter one name? Baby, no. No, baby. No. And I'm sorry because I know lighter skinned guys love chocolate women. But I
not over there. They can't come that way.
I can't. And I ain't gonna lie. They have small dicks.
What?
Most light skinned men have small. Okay, I'm
now
telling
where'd she
you.
get this from?
I'm from experience. They have small dicks, Crystal. I'm telling you. And if you notice, lighter skinned guys are more pro-black than most because they have to try to make up for not being so melanated.
She's lost it. She's lost it. She's lost it.
Okay. All right, we're gonna move on.
She's lost it.
As far as Adriane is concerned, I do not like light skin.
That's just not your type.
That's not my preference. And, some light skinned guys will say dark skinned girls aren't their preference, which is fine.
Right.
But I'm just telling you from my experience, it's only one light skinned man on the planet that I've ever dated that was a real ass nigga, and I didn't have to deal with no little spoon type shit with him. So that's my
shout out to the real one she had.
You know who you are, my nigga. You a real one. You a real one, and he's an OG, so maybe that's why he a real ass nigga because he's
maybe
older.
okay. Well, maybe he used to want to be a little spoon back in his day.
No, not him. He a OG. No, not him. Not him.
Crazy,
but I don't want no little spoons. Just to put that out there for y'all. Nice intimate night at home or go out on the town.
Ooh, you know what? I can go for an intimate night at home.
It depends on the season. So, like, since we're coming up into that cuddle season where you want to just Netflix and chill, I'll take that. But in the summertime, I like to go out. Yeah, I like to go outside. Okay, so when you're outside, do you like PDA?
Okay, so I don't know because.
Well, did you and Whitey do PDA?
Not. Well, you know what? Now that I'm thinking about it, he did like to be all up on my booty. So, yeah, I guess so.
I love PDA.
Holding hands and him holding my waist and stuff. Yeah, so you know what? I didn't have that a lot in my marriage. So, it's not something that, was just.
I love
But now that I think about it, I do like it.
Yeah, I love it. I love it. Forehead, kiss me down, hold my hand.
That is. Now that I'm thinking about it, that is nice.
Squeeze me, occasionally rub up against me. I mean, I like all that. So whether we at home or if we out on the town, just touch me somewhere.
Touch me, baby.
Morning sex or night sex?
Ooh, both. Put me to bed, then wake me up.
Oh my gosh. Okay.
Both of them.
I like night sex. What? It is just something that is romantic and intimate to me about nighttime sex. I like morning oral sex. Like a little quick little thing before we got to get up and go to work. But I like night sex.
No, I go ahead and just.
I feel like the freak really comes out at night.
You ain't doing the morning right then.
Oh, yeah, I ain't did the morning right then. Maybe I need to do the morning right.
You need to do the morning right.
Okay, so
baby.
Lights on or lights off?
Off.
Definitely not lights on. I like some like candlelight. You know,
yeah, that's cool. Yeah. But I just don't want. I don't need that. I
don't want it completely dark though. And the one nigga that 6'5" like did not like any lights on at all. Like it was no
pitch black.
No
I can't see your face.
Black. Yeah, I'm like,
I need a little, but I don't want like it on full blast. Like,
yeah, no, like all like lights heavy on. No, I don't like that.
I don't like that.
Okay, so giving or receiving oral.
She no good.
I already know what you.
Okay, y'all. Okay, that's all I'm gonna say. It's okay because Adrian has a problem with me telling niggas off bat, I ain't sucking your dick. And I say it. Now, I understand everybody feel like that's a part. That's a part of having sex and all this stuff. I'm just not gonna do it. I'm not gonna do it. And if that's something that you can't handle, then you can move along to the next one. We can still be cool. We just ain't got to be sexual partners. But I will put this out there. I have had no problems
with getting it just because you ain't receiving it.
Yeah.
I mean, getting it just because you're not getting it.
I have no problems. Let me make that clear.
Okay, listen, y'all. I love it. I do. Now, if I'm doing that to you, we are at a super high level intimate place. And when I do it right. Cause I feel like if you need to, if you gonna do it, you gotta show up.
You gotta show up for the occasion.
You gotta show up for the occasion.
Listen.
You need to get ready and prepared to do it. Now, of course, I love giving it, but I'm a pleaser. So when I do that and I see how it's pleasing you, it's like, that turns me on. Mm-hmm. And so I love doing it.
No,
but Crystal,
and I didn't see a delicious one, and I still
my mouth starts salivating.
Can you please? No, I bite my lip or something and say,
okay. So let's move on. Lingerie or naked?
I like lingerie.
Me too. Especially in my older age, like being 32 and like a grown woman.
Like a sexy type thing, don't you?
It is.
Yeah,
I'll even wear lingerie around the house. Like if I don't even have
I like that.
I do too. I think it is so classy and just sexy.
Mm-hmm.
So definitely lingerie for me. And you know what's funny? Niggas really don't care. Like you buy all this nice lingerie, you be looking all oiled up and good, and they just pulling it all off. Ripping it off. Like, my nigga, I just bought this.
One time I said you need to appreciate this.
You really You really
need to
do.
appreciate
You
the
really do.
sight.
You know how long I
And
was on
then-
Victoria's Secret trying to
okay.
find something? You gonna see
You
all
gonna
of
see this. Okay?
That's how I feel. That's how I feel. Okay, so cowgirl or missionary?
Cowgirl.
I knew you was gonna say that. I knew you was gonna say that. I am missionary, and y'all listen, it's not because I'm boring, but I am such a love maker. This is why I just can't fuck anybody. Like I've never been the type to just have one night stands or just fuck like a random person.
I want that's on my bucket list though.
A one night stand?
Yep.
Yeah, I can't. I get attached with sex with whoever I'm having sex with.
Shit, be trying to find him on Facebook.
Yeah, like,
what did he say his name was?
And I can't do it. I can't. See, that's about self-awareness. You gotta know yourself. So since I am such a love maker, usually 9 times out of 10, if I'm having sex with a nigga, he's saying I love you. I'm saying I love you too. I'm like, it's a whole love making session. Like I just can't fuck. And I really want to get there, but I just can't do it.
Come on over, girl. Come on over. That's why you ain't ready for that morning sex. Because you want to be passionate. Wait a minute.
But you know, that comes from being married for so long, though. Because when I was married, that's all. It was a lot of love making sessions. Even the rowdy fucking sessions was like, I love you.
I was just about to say, I think I fucked more in my marriage.
Really?
Yeah.
No. It was definitely.
I think probably in the beginning it was more of
a love making type of thing,
and then it just turned into, come on, we both ready.
Really?
Let's get it on.
It was the opposite. Okay, so when you're getting waxed, little hair or no hair?
I do no hair, but I was thinking about getting a nice little landing strip.
Why though? Like, what's the purpose of the landing strip?
I don't know, but I want to find out. It might. I've been
told.
You know what? I think that's some like porn star stuff.
Well, I've been told that no hair makes a nigga feel like he's messing with a child.
What?
That's what somebody told me.
Now you gonna make me? No, I've never gotten that.
I don't want any hair anywhere though. Like, and I just recently got like that. I don't want it. You got to take it all off of me because now it feels so free, like without having no hair.
It feels
so I'm like, girl,
free.
take that all off. So I'm gonna go with no hair.
No hair.
Text or call?
Text,
baby. Listen, a nigga called me the other day randomly. He didn't ask permission. He didn't text me and say, "Hey, can I give you a call real quick?" He just randomly called.
It don't sit right in my spirit.
It did not sit. I said the audacity.
I think we sound crazy though because
no.
Did they FaceTime call or just call?
He just called, but he is the type that would normally FaceTime. Like he would just randomly FaceTime.
I can't stand the random FaceTimes. I can't.
You got to talk to me about
because
that first.
I don't know. You don't know what I'm doing.
Yeah, you don't.
Now phone. I don't know. I think it's because I have these little kids that just
that's true.
Me.
No, but even if the kid's not around me, you got
still
to
ain't going.
No.
Yeah.
If I answer your call and your FaceTime is just like without you giving me a heads up or something, nigga, I love you. Like I ain't.
Here she go.
I'm serious because I don't like that. And so when he called,
intrusive.
I text him. I said, "Hey, what's up?" Cause like my nigga, what you calling me for? Like we didn't pre-approve this call.
I don't do that either. You said pre-approve the call. I don't do that either. I don't know. I don't like it.
Tattoos or no tattoos?
Tattoos.
Yeah, it's just something about a nigga. Tattoos.
Tats. Hey.
Okay. Fade or hair?
I don't have a preference.
You don't? As long as you're well groomed, I think.
Well groomed.
Yeah. I don't want no braids though, like French braids. I don't want the French braids from like the 90s and the 2000s.
Don't you? No, the straight back.
Yeah. You can't have them looking like Tyler Perry.
Oh my God.
But I have been seeing guys recently, and my son just got his hair like this, where he has some braids at the top and then
faded on the side.
And he looks
that's
very
really
nice.
cute.
And his dad has the same hairstyle, and it looks nice. I didn't think I would like it, but it does look nice.
What about beards?
Okay, baby, I love a beard.
Okay. Don't it just bring a person up? You know who I think about? Who is that man? Who is that older guy who came out? What's the name, man?
Who?
Who sang that song with R. Kelly?
What song with R. Kelly?
Oh my gosh, the silver-haired older man that he got that beard now. You know who I'm talking about? Oh my God. Okay, keep talking because now I got to look him up because I
do like a beard. if your face is bare these days, I don't really want nothing to do with you. Now, you ain't got to have no full-fledged beard, but you got to have something like, is that like a goatee or something? Like, you got to have some type of facial hair. You can't just be bare.
I don't like
and
that
I
little
like
bitty.
You don't like that back? That's like the industry.
I don't want us matching up top and below. You threw me off there. I had to tell you.
It's true.
Nah.
You gotta have some kind of hair though, because I like to rub my hands through your beard. So if you have like a really nice beard, I'm rubbing all of that.
You know what I do like about these experiences is because I got married so young.
Mm-hmm. Yep. So you're just now figuring out like what you like and what you don't like. I love it.
And I'm exploring my sexuality.
Yes, I love it.
It is like the best.
It really is. Like, you can move forward in life knowing like, okay, I tried that and I really don't want to fuck with it like that. And I love it. I love it. I like the hairstyle with the curliness too. The sponge
in the middle.
The little sponge that the guys be doing. I like that too. It's a little teenager-ish.
It's not,
but I like it though.
I like it too.
Yeah, I think it's.
You talking about natural hair, and then they use the little brush with the hole in the middle.
Yeah,
I like
curly
those.
look. Yeah. So regret sleeping with someone or regret never trying?
Regret. Regret never trying. Regret never trying. But this is something from back a long right before I got married type stuff. So this is a long time ago. That's what I said.
You said regret never trying.
Oh yeah, no.
So regret sleeping with someone?
I regret. No. I regret never trying. I wish I would have slept with somebody that I didn't sleep with.
Okay. And I'm saying that I regret sleeping with someone that I did sleep with. This is like a waste of.
You talking about 6'5"?
Yes.
Did you ever go back?
A waste of life.
I know that we had that conversation. Like, girl,
no,
don't even waste your time. Don't.
No. And you know what? Talking about the switch up, it's been a couple people recently that have come back from my past that have reached out to me. He was not one of them, but I was not surprised. I think I hurt his feelings when I told him, like, pretty much, bruh, your sex game is whack. Yeah. And you're too old not to know how to fuck.
You didn't say it like that.
No, I didn't, but that's pretty much what the message said. And he understood. He never said anything else.
And but you really
was bruised.
You liked,
and he's somebody I did like
as a friend.
Yeah. And so if he came back and said, you know, Adrian, I just want to be friends or we could be cool, I would be perfectly fine with that. Like, no romantic involved or anything like that. But it depends, because if Nube had some whack sex, I would have stuck it out. I would have been like, because I like this person so much and we got this chemistry connection, I would have been teaching him like, look, this is how I want you to touch me and this is what I want you to do. With 6'5", nah, it wasn't.
It was no point.
No, it was no point.
Okay, I get that.
And I don't think he was teachable either. So no,
because he came off bad. This is my problem with Adrian. This man came off bad and said, listen. I ain't the best.
He did.
She didn't believe him. She didn't believe him. She said, nah, because ain't no way this man is tall. And all it is, he just being a little. No, he wasn't. He told you off
dead
bat.
Ass.
He told you off bat.
Car sex or house sex?
Nah. She trying to be funny. She trying to be real funny because I got some on our episode, probably next episode, guys. I got some stories for y'all.
Some hotels, yeah.
We got some hotels, but all I'm gonna say is that car sex is something else. Okay, and I can have back-to-back rounds in the car.
Okay, so I'm a thick girl. If we doing car sex, baby, you got to have a nice size car. Because you're not going to pin me up like a pretzel up inside of no Buick LeSabre or no crazy shit like that. Like, we're going to have to let the seats up. We're going to have to get real comfortable.
I mean, you can maneuver some stuff, but
you're small, Crystal.
Listen, but he's not.
Okay, so both of us can't be big. So like if he's big, then you got to be small and vice versa because we got to have space and room.
Okay, I can see that.
I do like the
Okay.
car sex. If we like at a place and we like, oh yeah, let's go have a little quickie real quick, then yeah, I'm going.
Really
But
cute,
like,
right?
yeah,
I like
really
little
cute.
stuff
Like this
like
little
that.
dress would be up.
Oh,
and
yes. Mhm.
But just like on some let's go to the car and have sex. No.
Tell Adrienne to mind her business. Go ahead.
Tongue kiss or no tongue?
I'm not a big kisser.
Tongue me down, baby.
I don't want your tongue in my mouth. No.
Kissing is so intimate to me. So I don't even dating. I don't kiss niggas. I don't know what the hell your mouth be in.
Right?
No. But when you do have a person that you like are exclusively just, with, baby, I want that whole tongue in my mouth. I want all of that. And I'm going to put my whole tongue in your mouth. And I'm just licking your face while I'm doing it and all of that.
Okay, now I have been opening myself up to different things, but no, I'm not a big kisser. I'm just not a big kisser. Yeah, well, I ain't licking on nobody's dick either. So,
I'm
my tongue
all over that. So
my tongue basically stay in my mouth.
Oh my God. Oh, you know what? Whenever you do this, I need you to come on the show and talk about it.
And I will. If y'all ever hear me humming on somebody's mic or something, I will come in and let you know. But I ain't seen it.
Okay, East Coast or West Coast?
I must say East.
I am too. I would actually live on the East Coast if the weather wasn't. The weather's too similar to the Midwest.
I was just about to say,
I don't like the Midwest weather.
Hello,
and
somebody.
like the wintertime and stuff. So I like East Coast people better. I think they're more genuine. West Coast people are really superficial to me. But the weather is amazing, so it's kind of like
amazing.
What's your trade-off? And y'all, speaking of West Coast, we will be on the West Coast in a couple of weeks. The girls will be in LA,
Woo!
and we will be doing a show there. So we'll talk about that in a little bit. This is the last one: Starbucks or Dunkin' Donuts?
Now I go to Dunkin'. Now I'm gonna tell you why I go to Dunkin' though, because I love refreshers. I'm not a coffee drinker.
Starbucks doesn't have refreshers.
I don't know what they have. I'm just letting you know, Dunkin' Donuts got a bomb refresh, and I already have my flavors that I know how to mix, and it's delicious. So,
but because you're not a coffee drinker,
I'm not.
For me it will definitely be Starbucks.
I know. Every time I'm on the phone with you, hold on, can I have
tall warm roast, please? Okay, y'all, that was it for this. I thought that was a really fun game. So we're gonna move into the new segment of the show called Ask Adrienne, and this is an advice segment where people started sending us advice letters into our email address. So every time we're on the show, we're gonna talk about the letter and give this person some advice. So hello, Adriane and Krys. My name is Keisha. I'll call her Keisha. My name is Keisha, and I have really been enjoying the show. Y'all are hilarious. Thank you, girl. I'm writing because I'm a 28-year-old divorced mom of 2 boys. Their father is not actively involved in their life, and I feel compelled to find a man so my boys can have a father figure that they need. I know this isn't the ideal situation, but I've seen how boys that grow up without a father are affected. What should I do? Signed, a desperate boy mom. Krys, you want to give her some advice? Give Keisha some advice. Keisha.
My heart went out to you, Keisha. I know that you feel like finding another father figure for your child would be the best thing for them, but I actually just had a conversation with another mother about how she got involved with this guy, and in her head she's thinking, oh, he's a good guy, he'll be great for my child. And he was a narcissist, and he did a lot of abusive, mentally and emotionally abusive things. And she stayed with him longer just so she'll have a father figure
for the kids.
Correct. So I just feel like you should just let things happen naturally and organically. Don't go out looking for that. It'll come to you if and when.
That's exactly what I was about to say.
Yeah, if and when.
I am really learning to not seek things, man. What's for you is for you, because when you go out and you start seeking things, you end up with some shit that you're not supposed to have. and you end up settling, and you're settling because you feel like you have to have this for your kids, when you actually do your kids a disservice, because you're not really being true to yourself or your situation or to them. And it's unfair. So I would say, man, just wait your turn. Your time will come where the right man, not the perfect man, but the right man will come along and be who and what you need them to be for you and your kids. In the meantime, and my kids have a great father, very active father. But if they did not, I don't know. I think finding a man for my kids will probably be the top priority on my list too. Like,
Well,
you know,
you know what? My ex-husband and we're not on the best of terms. And my kids are really young, and I know that for him, he claims he does better with older kids. So I know that the thought has crossed my mind, like, oh my gosh, like, do my kids need a live-in father to be around them all the time? I know my son, I noticed the interaction with him and his father before, and I know he kind of yearns for that male energy. And that's something that I really just can't give him.
Yep.
So in the back of my mind is, do I need to be looking for someone who can be a good daddy to my kids? And the answer is no. Nope. I'm not looking for it.
In the meantime, though, Keisha, sign your sons up for a lot of extracurricular activities. Baseball, track, basketball, football. Usually in those type of settings, younger boys gravitate to the coaches, and the coaches gravitate to them, and they find like a brotherhood amongst the younger boys. So I would say look into those resources, and then also never be afraid to pull on your tribe. So if you have an uncle or a brother that you think is suitable to be around your kids and has the same vision for your kids as you do, then those are the people that, you know, encourage them to spend time with. And again, don't try to force anything. It should be organic. Don't ever try to push your kids off on somebody just because. Like, if the relationship organically happens, then that's a beautiful, great thing. But if not, if you don't want to spend time with my son, then hey, that's cool. Okay, keep it moving. But I am a firm believer, especially within the last couple of days, and this is actually gonna be my quote for the day. What's for you, man, is for you. And when it's yours, you don't have to beg, borrow, steal, force anything to happen. If you moving in your own lane and being true to yourself and making the best decisions for your life, that shit will gravitate to you like a magnet. And I believe that. I've seen it happen. I've witnessed it. So you guys just focus on yourselves, put out positive energy, and great things will naturally come to you. And of course, hard work is always a key too, but things will naturally come to you, and I'm just a firm believer in that.
My quote for today is actually from William Bridges. It's excuse me, it is when we are in transition that we are most completely alive.
I agree. I agree with that. Okay, y'all. So let's talk about a few upcoming things that Krys and I are doing. We are going to be on the West Coast, like we said before. We'll be in LA in a couple of weeks, and your girls will be doing a show there. So you guys stay tuned. We have a few more episodes before we end season 1, and we will be in hibernation, preparing stuff for the next season for y'all. We have another project that we're working on. We might be adding to the Divorce Now What family, so we'll keep y'all posted on that. And you have any more announcements or anything, Krys?
No.
Yeah, thank y'all for rocking with us. Thank y'all for fucking with us.
I want to shout out my sister-in-law.
Okay.
Tanisha.
Yes. Yeah. Tanisha constantly listens to the show, so big ups to Tanisha. I also want to shout out Susan from Instagram.
Oh, yeah. We're going to talk about her next podcast.
One of our listeners sent us an email, and she was referencing the show Size Really Does Matter. And y'all, the story is hilarious.
It's hilarious. We're going to share it on our hotels.
On the hotels episodes. Yes, that'd be a great one to share that on. So until next time, thank you guys for fucking with us. Tune in.